Luka dancing. Kicked it back out to Dorian Finney-Smith, one of his 6 threes.
I don't know why he got big fella out there tap dancing like that, man. That's tough, you know.
Navigating.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Austin Reaves again, speaking to the media.
You guys clinched number 3 in the West. You have won 7 out of 10. You buy yourself a couple extra days of rest, knowing Sunday doesn't matter. Just what's the feeling of accomplishment for this group tonight?
Feels good. We've obviously been through ups and downs throughout this year. You know, I was joking with my best friend the other day, talking about how I feel like this year's been 5 years in total, but then again, feels like it just started at the same time. Like, as much as this group's been through, every time we hit any type of adversity, we bounce back, and you know, that's all you can ask in a group.
A couple weeks ago, JJ mentioned building a playoff mentality, and it seems like you guys have taken a big step in that since everybody got healthy on March 22nd. What have you seen from that perspective, and I guess where you guys care from the last couple weeks into the playoffs starting next week?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, playoff time is all about executing and, you know, paying attention to the details. You can win by the, you know, smallest margin, or you can lose by, you know, a couple mess ups. So you have to be sharp every single possession. You obviously know you're not going to be perfect, but anytime you strive to be perfect, you know, the better your team's going to be. So just taking that, you know, into the season or into the postseason is very important for us.
Austin, there's a stat that's circulated recently that 76 of 78 NBA champions have been top 3 seeds. You guys locked up the number 3 seed. Do you feel like you guys are building towards that and have a real shot at that based on where you're at in the playoff seeding?
Yeah, I mean, I did not know that stat, so thanks. But yeah, we feel very comfortable with what we got in the locker room. You know, from front office, coaching staff to players, we're all locked into one goal, and that's you know to win a championship. And like I said, we feel very comfortable with what we have. You know, we can play different ways, and then, you know, we got, you know, the best player to ever play the game, and then, you know, probably arguably going to be, you know, one of the best players to ever play the game in Luka. And then around that, we have guys that are just bought into winning, and that's what you need when you're trying to make a run like that.
Austin, back here, what kind of impact has J.J. Redick had on this team?
Huge. When the Lakers hired him, I had talked to him a couple times previously, and I knew his IQ of the game. But, you know, obviously there was all the talks about, you know, he's never coached at any type of high level or anything like that. And since day one, he's been super professional, super locked into one goal, and that's getting the team to buy into what the coaching staff wants. So he's been huge in what we've done, and I can't give him enough credit for what he's done for me, you know, the team. Happy to, you know, go to war for him any day.
Austin, I was asking JJ about the defense and sort of LeBron's role in it, and he mentioned a play today where, like, LeBron, you were on somebody and LeBron told you to get out of the way. And, would you describe him as like a quarterback on defense? Is that his role, or is it a middle linebacker? You know, that sort of vocal role he plays there?
To be honest, I don't really know football that much. Okay. But he talks about it all the time. Yeah, I mean, he is, you know, our vocal leader on and off the court. He leads by example every day. He shows up to work happy, smile on his face. And obviously his IQ is second to none. So anytime he's, you know, talking on court, off court, everybody's locked into what he has to say. And it's big for us when he's on the court talking like that, because, like I said, his IQ is so high that he's seen a billion possessions in the NBA, so he's guarded every type of you know, player that's been in the NBA. He's seen every scheme. So if there's someone to listen to, I think it would be him.
Austin, by securing this number 3 seed, obviously you're going to get rest, recovery, more practice time. What for you specifically excites you most about securing this 3 seed?
I get to watch the Masters tomorrow and Sunday with a little less stress. But like you said, it's a good opportunity for us to get back in the gym, work on what we need to work on. If it's your body, skill work, watch film, whatever it is, it just gives us, a couple more days to be very prepared for, whatever matchup we have.
Draw a lot of attention, and then he's able to find, multiple choices there. That time, LeBron over the top.
Do you fish? You gonna break it down already? A little Fish's focus.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Let's go. You're going to the wall, right?
Yeah.
3 seed.
Let's go, man.
Great
To
suit.
the wall. We built that wall for something.
Yeah, no, I mean, one of the things the Lakers have been talking about a lot is, where some people call it a big 3, but 3-player action between Luka, Austin, and LeBron. Ball in the post to Luka, the clip we just watched. Multiple guys here, but watch Austin back screen, and if they make a mistake there, which they do, Austin would be open coming off the screen at the top by Jackson. Here again, ball in Luka's hands. LeBron, if this guy's on the top, these guys are they know to just throw that ball up over the top. LeBron will go get it like a wide receiver or a tight end, meet that ball at the top, and he makes a great drop off to Vando there, cutting to the basket. And then here, this is just, playing together, reading the situation. Holiday trying to front LeBron. Austin already knows LeBron's going back door. Good pass, good recognition. And then again, Luka coming off, little zoom action there. Jackson rolling to the rim. Guys hugged up on Luka and Austin in the corner here. And so you can just see, offensively moving guys around, putting them in different spots, putting LeBron and Austin in that strong side corner, opens up Jackson on that lob. So just little things, creating great shot opportunities. It's why the Lakers are shooting so efficient, shooting 60% tonight from the field.
And their three-point shooting has been fantastic, James, especially as of late. And it's just crazy to think of, this team and how they played, and then they had to pivot, started playing a different way once the personnel changed. And this is the style JJ's wanted to play, and it's been working. That Dorian Finney-Smith trade, incredible. Obviously, Luka coming over has just changed the way this team looks, and they've really, Fish just showed it. And the ball's moving, guys are getting open shots, they're knocking them down.
Yeah, when you think about the beginning of the season, JJ coming in, we had, AD, Max, they were trending well, playing good defense that turned around. And now the team that he has, it's very versatile. It's been a long time since we've had a team that had this many options and this many threats. Obviously, you got the big 3 with Austin Reaves being the third guy, but the way they play, Benny Smith is a threat. Dalton, he could be a threat. Anybody that's on the floor can be a threat, and it's just the execution of getting to the first option, the second option, and having third option, having counters. It's a very flexible offense that they run. 28 assists tonight. That's always going to, give them some good efficiency from different areas.
All right, guys, the Lakers will host a playoff series in LA for the first time since 2012. LBJ and Reaves love it. More reaction from the clinching win coming up.
Access Sportsnet Lakers is brought to you in part by Morongo Casino Resort.
Các bạn đã đến với kênh YouTube của mình nhé. Vẫn là mình đây. Video ngày hôm nay thì mình sẽ mời các bạn đi tô mỏ cùng mình, và mình mong rằng các bạn có những phút giây thư giãn khi xem video của mình. Mình cần chuẩn bị đó là những dụng cụ, đây là những sản phẩm mình in sẵn, đây là những đồ vật này, đây là những con vật, và đây là bút sáp màu. Và bây giờ mời các bạn cùng theo dõi quá trình mình tô mỏ. Và mình mong rằng các bạn hãy ấn like và đăng ký kênh khi xem video của mình. Cảm ơn các bạn rất là nhiều.
Dạ, mình sẽ tiếp tục một nếu anh.